Oh, spider web. There we go. That's what you want to see inside your engine right there.
He's
got a good look at it.
There's no bugs in there, you know?
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are back for video number 2 of the rebuild process on Bowden's car. Last time we left off with you guys, we discovered that it jumped timing. We are here to discover how bad the motor's hurt. I think that it might have bent valves. This is an interference motor, so we are going to compression test. I brought my borescope. We're going to see what the health of this motor is. As we talked about last video, Tyler has a spare Sentra that was taken out by a careless driver, and we are going to determine whether that motor is worth it to just put in as a whole, or if we can just retime this one, put it back together, and go from there. The problem that we have just realized off camera is that we took the spark plugs and the coils out of the other car for testing in this car, and we never put anything back in. That car has been outside. It's been under a car cover, but typically an exposed motor is never a good thing. Moisture can build up inside the cylinders and start rusting them. So now, on top of scoping this engine, if we need to use the other motor, we have to scope that and determine the health of that one as well. I am here today with Jackson, with Tyler.
What's up?
Dave is actually in Gatlinburg, and we are here working on Mr. Bowden's car.
Woo.
Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
I'll take the shame. It
Shame.
wasn't completely my fault, but I'll take the blame.
It was this guy's fault. Shame.
Nah, it was...
I'm gonna
Shame.
take those out. I'll just let you know that right now.
Me neither.
Actually, we can shame David. Hashtag blame David in the comments.
Yes.
It's always
we will
Dave's
blame Dave. He's not here, so we definitely can blame him.
It's always his fault.
I just
Go
wanna
birds.
tighten these up 'cause
Go
we're gonna be-
birds.
We're gonna be cranking the motor, and I don't want oil to just leak out everywhere.
Do you want the other bolts? Tim,
What's up, Dom?
do you want the other bolts?
Just one more. I just don't want to make a giant mess in your driveway.
Yeah,
A little mess is okay, not a giant mess.
You're a pretty messy guy.
I'm actually a really clean mechanic. My tools are organized. My workbench is clean. I'm a very clean mechanic.
I've seen your workbench at your house.
Yeah, my workbench at my house is a different story. I'm talking about my workbench at work.
Big birds guy.
Go birds.
Go birds, baby, go birds. We are currently up. We are putting an ass whooping on the Broncos. So first, I'm gonna pull the coils out. We're gonna pull the plugs, and we're going to compression test the motor. That's gonna tell us if it has compression. There's no valves that are bent. If we're missing some compression on some of the cylinders, most likely some valves are bent. Then we'll stick the scope in there, see if we can see on top of the cylinders where it would have contact points. That if it has contact points, it might just be worth it to swap the other motor in. The other motor does have less miles, and
About 100,000.
definitely, yeah, about 100,000 less. It definitely hasn't been apart as much as this one has been. It's a lot less unballasted, and there's, I guess, something to be said about that, that, you know, mess with it too much and you can almost create problems. So we want to kind of do the opposite. We want to fix problems. Except Jackson, we can't fix him.
More than you can afford? Oh, there goes a coil.
Oh, way to break the coil pack. Wow.
It's not broken.
Wow.
Good thing I got extra.
It's your
What's wrong with this
boy.
thing?
Go birds.
Did you watch the latest video? I know you watched it at my house before it released, but did you watch it to get the view or no?
I will be doing that.
Wow.
Today.
Doesn't even watch it. Doesn't even watch it.
I do watch them.
Man wants to be the cameraman, wants to actually
I
get some
watch
views on
him.
us. It doesn't even get us the views. It's crazy.
I watch them.
You didn't watch the last one yet?
Not yet. My girl was here.
Yeah, you
My wife.
could have watched it with her.
We were watching the Fast and Furious movies. My bad. Just want to give you a score update at 17-10.
They scored.
Yeah, they did score on their last drive. What you got there?
The compression tester.
The confabulator.
All right, Mr. Tyler Bowden.
Hello, sir.
I'm gonna hook up the jump box. You get in there and get ready to do some cranking.
Oh, yeah.
Typically, you want 7 rotations. So like, whoa, 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 7 times.
Okay.
And that should be the truest number of your compression.
Yeah, remember, positive to positive, negative to negative.
Red to black, black to red. Got it.
Ready?
On you. Actually, 1 sec. I forgot, we should probably disable the injector so it doesn't skew our numbers. All right, what I want you to do then, when you are cranking, hold your foot all the way to the floor.
On the gas pedal.
Yes. When you hold your foot to the floor, on crank and stuff like that, it disables the injectors.
Okay.
All right, let me get the power again, and we'll get this going.
A little bit of knowledge there for you guys.
Yeah, if you want to unflood a motor, hold your foot to the floor, crank it, and it'll get all that gas out, and then go from there. All right, baby. See what you got.
You ready?
Yep, hold your foot to the floor, crank her. All right.
What reading we got in that cylinder?
Got about 160.
All right, cylinder 4 is looking good.
160.
All
Just
right.
about 155.
Yeah. Cylinder 3 is looking good.
Yeah, that's actually pretty even across the board. About 155 again.
All right. It's looking good.
Those are good numbers, right?
Those are good numbers.
Yeah, I like good numbers.
Now we're going to my gamble here.
Oh, I don't like that.
I could be wrong.
Unlike your parlays. I hope this.
I do be hitting in parlays.
Me and Jackson do definitely take up some sports betting. If you're a sports betting company out there, sponsor us. Red,
Wait,
black, black, the red.
Yeah, I know. But is that where you connected it? I just don't know where it connected on that.
Probably anywhere really. Just want to get on the terminal.
Oh yeah, it was green when it was. That's green. All right. Green for the birds. Go birds.
Go birds.
Go Birds.
Ready?
Yep. $180.
It was quicker.
180.
Is that bad or good?
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Compression numbers were saying it's pretty good. I still have a hard time believing this. I guess through my 11 years of being a mechanic, the motor with spark plugs in it spun a little too free. I'm not confident in those numbers. I still want to inspect inside of there, see if there is any points of contact. Just didn't feel right, I guess, is how I would explain it. Wait, put that back on. There's a lot of water or something in there. There's something in there. I want you to crank it and blow whatever's in there out.
Okay.
It was
I kinda wanna see
red
what
to
it
black,
was.
black to red, right?
Yep. Were you losing any coolant that you know of?
Yeah. I was burning coolant. Like I wasn't burning. I think I was leaking coolant. I'm trying to remember. I was losing coolant because the car was running hot. But I don't know. I forget what the issue was.
Dun,
It's
dun,
been-
dun.
That will also probably play into this. There's see that there?
I'm trying to remember.
That's not fuel.
Is that not oil? Maybe.
That's not oil, no. That's what color coolant do you have in here?
It's blue or green. You probably don't want to open that. It's probably a little hot.
Here, I guess it's fine.
Hmm?
Why did that have pressure?
Because we were cranking it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it should enough.
There should be no pressure.
Also, that cap sucks.
No, it's not. There should have been absolutely zero pressure. There is the real problem.
But that's where my coolant's gone. When I do my, like, I've done like 2 oil changes with that issue.
Yeah, because you see this one's pretty dry here. Still
not
a
getting
little
any
bit of
oil.
moisture, but that I could buy as some. That I could buy as some just oil, residual oil. Oh my god. That's not all fuel. I'm gonna have to do it, unfortunately. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it.
You're gonna lick it? Lick it.
I have to.
I mean, I know what coolant tastes like. I've done that, but
Oh man, you probably lifted the head. That's fucking. That's not oil, dude.
You licked it? What's the verdict?
that's cool. That would explain where my coolant went. So I was replacing this whole setup anyway because I thought the cap was bad. Because anytime I take the cap off, the cap was blocking.
And the effed up thing is, all the plugs were out, so it was just building pressure each in the. Wow, we're not using this motor. This motor's. Wow. What?
Remember, I had to keep on coolant in it.
Uh huh.
I didn't know where the coolant went.
And was it pushing out of the cap, and that's why you replaced the cap?
So I replaced the cap with another one, and it wasn't sealing tight enough, so it was coming all out of the cap. Yes.
So it was pushing past the cap. That's not because it wasn't.
Bro.
It's not because it wasn't
That
sealing
cap.
tight enough.
Oh my god.
18, 17?
Yeah.
How did they come back so fast?
Yeah. It's alright, give the Eagles time. Alright, baby.
But that's the reason I put this cap back on, because it's the only one that would seal tight enough that wouldn't leak, but it wouldn't let coolant through the hose.
Alright, guys, I don't know how much you could see that, but see how the light's reflecting? That is because there's a ton of water inside this engine. Tyler has just informed me that he has been losing coolant prior to all this happening, and that would explain a lot.
That would explain where it went.
So basically, we were compression testing, we were only cranking, and when I just went to go try to pop off the cap, it had pressure. Should not have had pressure at all. The motor wasn't spinning fast enough for the water pump to create pressure. There's no heat in the engine. It had a lot of pressure. I think there's a lot wrong with this motor. It's weird that the timing's so far out, but I think that it blew. I don't know what happened first. I don't know if it lifted the head. It's kind of hard to tell. Honestly, this is a really rare situation for it to be out of time and the head gasket to be bad. But do you have a coolant pressure tester by any chance? No. Okay.
That's a very odd tool to have.
Yeah.
For somebody that doesn't do.
It's very odd
board.
for the engine to be 15 degrees out of time, and then also to have that much water in the cylinders. And it's not like we stored it with the cylinders open or anything. The spark plugs and coils were in, as you saw me take them out. There should have been no water in there, and it wasn't fuel. I obviously licked the fluid that was in there, and she tasted very sweet. Anybody who's ever tasted coolant, it's got a distinguished taste.
I think it tastes like medicine.
It tastes like something, and
I guess it's been.
it tastes like that is what I'll say. So that's not good. Not good at all. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other motor, and we're going to take a peek at that and see if that's even worth it now, or if Bowden's really screwed here.
Case swap the world, baby.
I got a K series.
Nah, I'm not putting case.
I got a K24. You want it?
We'll see. Well, let's look at the other motor first, and then we'll decide on that.
Or
No,
we
I'd rather
could K
not.
swap. KA.
Yeah, it would have been kind of better to get hit on the other side because there's less. There's a lot more space on this side. Actually,
Although
it's
you
the
said
back.
the motor was running when this got hit, right?
Yes.
Like you had to shut it off?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It didn't shut itself.
And it didn't start, did it leak the top oil or anything?
Well, it leaked out a lot of stuff. I don't know if it was. I know coolant leaked out. I'm not sure what else did. I know it was a lot of coolant.
But yeah, I mean, your
'Cause
radiator is
it's-
toast.
That's why I got another. This hole right here, is no bueno. No good. Frame
Alright.
bent, roof bent, windshield deleted.
As you guys can see, the front of the car took a very heavy hit right here. I was just inspecting to see if anything messed up the motor, if the motor is safe and okay to reuse in the other car. So far it looks good. I mean, I won't really know until we get the motor out. To get the motor out, it looks like we are probably going to have to do some cutting and some removing from this area, which is okay, but this definitely, wow, you can even tell how wonky it is over here, like even this side.
Got tweaked a little
Yeah,
bit.
your car's going like this. Oh my god, you got hit hard.
Yeah, both wheels were opposite directions.
Yeah, I mean,
It destroyed my windshield.
I'm not sure how to get this motor out.
It bent my
We're
roof.
gonna have to probably cut your frame rail here
That's fine.
to make
I
enough
already,
space.
I already cut this to get the alternate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut your frame rail a little bit to get that to come out because I mean that's really squished up in there. Your block luckily looks okay, which is good. Just
There's a lot of random.
all right, guys. So we're gonna stick the scope down in there. I really hope it's not rusted. I don't know what to do if it is. I mean, we'll probably put what is that like the
ATF? Or?
no, well ATF or there's a what is it Mayer's or Marvin's Magic
Oh,
Mystery Oil?
Marvel's Mystery Oil.
Yeah, we'll probably put some of that in there, spin the motor a bunch, and see if we can get this one to heal up. Let's see how she looks.
It's definitely got some.
I mean, a very maybe just light touch of surface rust, but nothing that I'm concerned about.
Carbon buildup.
Oh, spider web. There we go. That's what you want to see inside your engine right there.
He's
got a good
making
look
sure
at it?
there's no bugs in there. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Gonna have to ruin your home here.
I'm waiting for the jump scare.
Really not terrible. We'll probably still put a little ATF in there from when we do go to first
Yeah.
crank it. How long was it overheating for? I mean, because that's like a seriously bad head gasket, dude. Like,
I mean, it was an issue I pushed off for a while. I'm not gonna lie. It was
I don't think that
I was
wouldn't have
kinda
made
waiting
you.
for
That
the
wouldn't have
new-
made you jump timing. But I mean, the way that head gasket's so new, I think that they reused the tensioner. I think the head gasket was probably bad, and they reused the tensioner, and then that's what made you jump timing. Is the used tensioner inside the engine just failed.
I know it wasn't the entire time we've had it running, but I remember at one point it started overheating, and so I would have to shut it off, and then check the coolant. and the
Because your
was
coolant,
low.
your coolant fans were working, right?
Yes, all the fans were working. That's why I was like confused.
That's why it was overheating.
Yeah.
Well, it was overheating because
Well, I
you
was
had
overheating,
combustion
but
in the
then there was
cylinders.
no. Then I would check the coolant, and it's like empty.
Because
It
it's
wasn't like
going
empty,
into the
empty, but it would
cylinders.
take it'd take a good chunk.
And you didn't think like, hey, I'm not losing any coolant. Where's all this going?
I couldn't figure it out. I don't know. I don't do engine stuff, dog. I don't know.
Okay.
This is why I learned.
Well, I guess moral of the story is this engine's good as long as it didn't take any damage from the accident. That frame rail's really close. I'm a little concerned about that, but from what I can see, it looks good. That engine over there is just toast. Between the already new head gasket that's on it and it already blowing the head gasket makes me believe that something was probably warped, or it blew the head gasket. They just took one off, put one on, put it back together, and that was it, as cheaply as possible. My belief for that also comes from the fact that it did jump timing so soon after as well. Most likely they reused the timing chains, the tensioners, guides, all that fun stuff. If the head gasket wasn't blown, we could have technically retimed that, got it running, and drove it again. But the fact that the head gasket's blown, I just want to condemn that motor. It's been taken apart a lot of times. You can see how many different layers and colors of RTV it has on the timing cover, on the oil pans and stuff like that. That baby's been used. So we're going to go with this motor that's a lot more complete, hasn't been molested like that, and will hopefully run good. Tyler did say that it was running when the accident occurred. It only seemed to have leaked out the antifreeze and the Freon. Oil looks good. I mean, it has some oil underneath of it, but it looks like just engine leaking oil. Nothing I'm too concerned about. But we got our work ahead of us. We're going to come back down here on a future video. Well, I guess that's what we have to decide. The next question is, what do we do about these two? Do we do it all in Tyler's driveway, or do we get it to my house and do it in my garage, which is a little bit, I guess, better set up for this?
Or disassemble this here and then take the other car. Because
Yeah.
taking both cars is kind of not a possibility.
Since this car is so badly messed up,
the whole bottom side.
I might honestly just kind of cut right here to right here, and then kind of sneak the engine out, take this with the transmission and everything as an assembly with that car, bring my truck, we'll trailer the car, the engine and everything back up to my house, and then we'll replace all that at my house where we have a engine hoist, engine stands, workbench to work on. Even though Jackson did point out it's messy right now, I will clean it up for you guys, don't worry.
Sure. Don't believe him.
Yeah, slowly but surely. It took me a year, but I fixed my glass. You guys saw that last video. So slowly but surely, that's what happens. All right. Nah, but Yeah, we might lean towards pulling this one here, since we can pull it in a not nice sort of way.
So wait, you can have a leaking head gasket without it making your oil into a milkshake?
Yeah. So
didn't
I mean,
know.
there's
I assumed if like the head gasket was bad, it
That's-
instantly contaminated the oil too.
that's a very common thing that everyone's assumed, and no,
gonna
you
be
can blow just between the combustion chamber and a coolant jacket, and not even mix with the oil.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of different holes and a whole bunch of different layouts and cuts in the gasket
Like one of the
that can go
portholes
bad. Exactly.
That go for the coolant to go through. Okay.
Yeah,
That
so a
makes
coolant
sense.
jacket going through that's right next to the cylinder, the gasket blew there.
And set up
Although
the entire thing.
I very firmly believe that head's warped because
Most likely.
every one of your cylinders except for one had coolant in it. It's honestly, again,
It also sat for
that
3
car
years.
is a miracle that it's been running.
It sat for 3 years
Between
before
the
you rebuilt it.
crank sensor being plugged into the wrong spot,
It was dark. I was being nice.
Thank
Leave
you,
me
Jackson.
alone.
I love you.
the overheating issues you've been having,
Not my fault.
I mean, just that car legitimately, that car should be studied. Like, I don't know how that thing ran and ran for so long, but
QR25DE, baby.
yeah, seriously, if you want something reliable and that you can just
They used it in a lot
Drive.
of things.
What do they call it? They say like it's like a GTR, right, Bowden?
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
what
a
they
GTR.
tell you?
Yeah, you know, GTR. It's a baby GTR. That's what it is.
Tyler will argue that the
It was nothing to do with the
Sentra
motor.
SCR Spec Vs were
It was just the front
based
bumper.
off of GTRs.
I mean, the badging and the front bumper very much resemble a GTR. But that's just apparently an opinion. So says, you know, our podcast, Mr. Kevin.
That's my
Refer to the
son.
podcast. We are on YouTube and we are on Spotify. If you would like to hear us and what we have to say on our podcast, refer to that. Well, guys, we just had a couple things that we wanted to take care of. Figured we'd film it and keep the content rolling. You know, like I said last video, we're trying to keep one going out once a week, every week. That's really our goal. So, unfortunately, this motor we're not going to use. I almost want to ship it to Nissan for them to case study it because how it ran with the crank sensor unplugged, with the head gasket blown, it's a miracle. Honestly, I don't even have words, and like it almost seems like we're making this up, but it's been running. It's absolutely mind-blowing as a mechanic for that to happen. I think we've come to the consensus that we're going to pull that motor out here. We're going to take that motor and the car, load it up on a trailer, tow it up to my house, and then do everything in the confines of my garage. Unfortunately, where we are, we're in the fall months, it's starting to get cold, so we want to kind of move it to my garage where we can have heat, everything like that, and not have to do it out in the freezing cold. That's kind of what I got.
We put spark plugs in the other motors.
We did, yeah. That's a great point. We did put spark plugs in the other motor. Obviously, you saw us scope the other motor. It looked good, besides that one spider who's now trapped in there. Don't think he's going to be getting any more food, but the cylinder walls had very, very, very minimal surface rust. Nothing I'm concerned about. We'll put a little ATF in there, spin it over.
You can eat
And-
the carbon deposit for me. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Clean
that
up for me,
motor's gonna work good. It was a healthy motor. It was a lower mileage motor, so very excited about that. Luckily, that's all good. We totally kind of messed up leaving the plugs out, especially because we were banking on that being our spare motor. We're not perfect. It is what it is, but it worked out for the good.
I think that's it.
Jackson, you're on camera. Your time to shine.
How you doing?
Anything to say to the people?
Motor, no good. Other motor, okay.
Me and
Put
Jack-
other motor in this car.
Me and Jackson are going to burn our jerseys now because the Eagles lost to the Broncos, a 2-2 team, and we're supposed to be a 5-0 team, but now we're 4-1, which is it's embarrassing. We're embarrassed Eagles fans today, unfortunately, but yeah, man. I think we're gonna close it out here. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.